Hi! Installation of a kitchen filter is usually a trouble-free process which you can do by yourself no matter what device model you have. In this video we are going to show you step by step how to install a residential reverse osmosis system. The installation will be presented on the example of the Ecoperla Rosa filter, but every reverse osmosis installation is very similar. I invite you to watch the video. In this model, the cartridges are already placed inside the bowl, except for the osmotic membrane. If you have a different model of filter and the cartridges are not in the bowls, unscrew the bowls using the spanner included in the box and then lubricate the O-rings before inserting the cartridges. During installation, please remember to observe the appropriate safety precautions and hygiene conditions and disinfect your hands. The Ecoperla Rosa RO system kit includes a faucet and all the necessary installation materials. Before installation, the only things you need to prepare are such tools as a medium-sized flat or cross-head screwdriver, an adjustable spanner, a tubular socket wrench or a combination wrench, a drill bit suitable for the worktop material, in this case a 12 mm diameter metal or wood drill bit, and a 6 mm diameter drill bit, a sharp knife for cutting of the hose, Teflon tape or other sealant, glycerin or other lubricant for rubber O-rings. Depending on the filter model and faucet type, a diameter of drill bit needed may vary. You can use single and double wave faucets. Thanks to the double wave faucet used in this model, you can have both demineralized and mineralized water in your household. If there is no space for a new faucet, a 3 or 4 wave faucet is the best solution. First of all, prepare the space for the faucet in the sink or kitchen worktop. You can also use the unused space for the soap dispenser. In the case of a two-way faucet, prepare two holes with a 12 mm drill. Put a cover and a flat O-ring on the faucet thread. Then insert the faucet into the drilled holes and place a plastic washer, a metal washer, and a hex nut on the underside. Place the RO system in a cupboard under the sink or another cabinet designed for the filter. At the next stage of the assembly, measure the length of the hose so that you can freely move the system during maintenance. In order to connect the hose to the faucet, put a metal nut and a plastic sealing sleeve on it and then push a stiffening insert into the hose. Insert the end into the faucet and tighten the nut with a spanner. Push the other end into the quick connect in the frame at the point marked with a picture of a faucet. Push the hose as far as it will go and then place the pin by slightly lifting the flange of the fitting. As Ecoperla Rosa is equipped with a double wave faucet, the second hose should be attached to the quick connect on the other side of the filter frame. Before connecting the filter to the feed water, close the cold water supply valve. Then turn on cold water at the kitchen faucet and wait until water has drained from the system. Remember to make sure that you attach the filter to the cold water line. Now install a 3-way connector and a ball valve. Unscrew the hose nut from the cold water connection. A small amount of water will leak out. Screw on a 3/8 inch adapter with a seal. The most common connection is 3/8 inch, but if you have other diameters, you will need to buy additional adapters. Screw the connection hose from the faucet onto the adapter. Apply Teflon tape or other sealant onto the 1/4 inch valve thread. Screw the valve into the hollow opening of the adapter and close the installed valve. In the next step, open the water supply valve. Now make sure that the connections are tight. Next, connect the system to water supply. For this purpose, place the ball valve nut on the hose, push the hose in and tighten the nut with a spanner. Measure the length of the hose and place the other end into the quick connect in the frame at the point marked with a picture of a tap. Push the hose as far as it will go by gently lifting the flange of the fitting. Insert the locking clip. Ecoperla Rosa is equipped with the anti-flooding system, so the hose is installed in an open space in the system connected to the frame. The next step is installation of the drainage pipe. Use a 6 mm drill bit to make a hole in the drainage pipe. The kit includes a square sealing washer from which you need to remove the cut inlet. Stick the washer without foil on the inner part of the drainage pipe so that the hole in the clamp is placed coaxially with the hole in the sealing washer. Place the clamp on the sewage pipe and make sure that the hole is aligned with the hose hole. Place the nuts in the recesses of the lower part of the clamp. Then screw in the clamping screws using a screwdriver. Make sure that the holes in the drainage pipe, sealing washer and sewer pipe are made coaxially and that there are no obstructions that could block water outflow into the sewer system. Now move on to attaching the drain to the filter. Connect the hose to the drainage pipe with a nut. Insert the hose into the connection and tighten the nut. If the hose is too long, you may cut off and reassemble it. Push the other end into the quick connect marked with a picture of a sewer. Next, connect the water storage tank to the filter. Wrap Teflon tape around the threaded connection of the tank valve and tighten the valve gently. Connect the hose to the valve in the same way as before. If the hose is too long, cut it off. Push the end of the hose into the quick connect marked with a picture of a tank. Leave the tank valve closed. We additionally recommend installation of an anti-flooding valve, which in the case of this model is already included. The anti-flooding valve can be purchased and attached to each RO system. It effectively protects against possible flooding of the cupboard. After completing these steps, place the membrane in the housing. Disinfect your hands and put on a new pair of protective gloves. Unscrew the housing nut. Remove the membrane from the packaging and insert it into the housing with the pin with O-rings facing inwards. Grease the O-rings and close the housing. Insert the clips and connect the water hose. Now you can start the filter and flush it. Open the water supply ball valve. In order to vent the system, open both faucet valves and wait until water starts flowing from them. When water begins to gently flow from the faucet, close the faucet valves and open the tank valve. Leave the system for about 2 hours until the tank is filled. Then open the faucet valves in turns and empty the tank completely. Pouring out the first batch of water ensures that the membrane and filter media are flushed. Once the tank is filled again, the system is ready for use. As you can see, installing the reverse osmosis system by yourself does not have to be difficult or time-consuming. You just need to prepare for it properly. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel, and if you have any additional questions, write to this email address. See you!